Thank you, Joe, and thank you to the Ackerman Institute. I met Joe for the first time, as he mentioned, approximately 18 years ago, and I was impressed with him then, and I remain impressed with him today. I am grateful for working with him. He is a strong, empathetic leader, and ultimately, I always say we work for people and not companies. Relationships are key in our lives. Relationships are what the Ackerman Institute builds on as well, which is why I feel a strong connection to the Institute. One should never underestimate the power of networking and the power of people. In my view, family and professional relationships build on each other. Learning from one, carry over to the other. And I would like to share some of mine with you. Let me start with my family. Those of you here that are parents know how transformational becoming a parent is. The day my children were born, my life changed forever. And until then, it was impossible for me to understand the intensity of love, the enormous sense of joy and pride and hope and opportunity, but also of vulnerability, and I would feel strength and courage that I would build over the years, and how important it is to seek and provide support. These are values that apply both professionally and privately. Being a parent has taught me how flawed and human I am, and it has been very humbling. This humbling experience I have carried over into my professional life as well, and it has made me more authentic, and I believe a better mentor and a better leader. Some of the values I have armed my children with in life are honesty and integrity, respect and accountability, and gratitude. These are all principles reflected in a good leader and also for empowerment of a team and creates engagement and trust. I love the book Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. One of her messages is to redefine success by reintegrating vulnerability and seeking support. Integrating vulnerability has not been a challenge for me, as I have learned over the years to have the courage to be imperfect. Seeking support has been a challenge for me. I was brought up in a very German household to stand by yourself and fight for your challenges, and I took this to an extreme as well, which was not good for my marriage. I wish I had learned early on in support to rely on support for others early on in my life. I truly respect the concept of the Ackerman Institute to rely on family for successful therapy. One of my hardest challenges I would like to share with you in life was our move to Texas from Switzerland. Novartis had provided me with the opportunity to lead the newly acquired Alcon legal function. I had just come through a very difficult divorce. My son had moved to Montreal to start at McGill University, and my daughter and I decided to move to Texas, a very different country, all on our own. She was 13 years old. She was starting high school. We had no family, no acquaintances in Texas, or in the United States for that matter. We faced a challenging first year, me with a new job, a single mother, working long hours, and Gabriella in a foreign country with no friends, no brother, and no father, and a nanny who was a stranger to us. Seeing the struggles my daughter had, I recall telling Novartis that I would have to move back to Switzerland because we would not make it through. We quickly learned the value of forming relationships, friendships, building trust, and establishing support. Without that, I believe we would have failed. Today, Gabriella feels that she is part Texan if you ask her where she comes from. Most importantly, my son and my daughter and I, we have become stronger, and we now call each other the Three Musketeers and the Three Inseparables. The power of relationship comes in handy almost constantly in every sphere of my life, professionally, personally, and socially. Having good relationships can open career doors, provide companionship, create friendship, and foster trust and respect. What I have learned as a leader, as a mentor, and as a mother is that if you want a strong set of personal and professional relationships in your life, learn to give without expecting reciprocation. I would like to thank my children, my mother, who is here with me today, close friends and colleagues who are also here with me today supporting me, for all the support they have provided me over the years and the learnings they have afforded to me. all of which have shaped me who I am today. Thank you to the Ackerman Institute for recognizing and presenting me with the Courageous Leadership Award. I am honored and humbled.